Hi guys, it's me again. Well, it's VLCD number 70, and I'm at a goose egg today. I was completely on pop, no denial, real certified pop yesterday, and I mean I'm not really worried about it. Yesterday was stressful, and last night I didn't sleep restfully at all. Yesterday was just like, it was so hard for me to get out of my pajamas and put clothes on and, act like I was just a normal functioning human being. And I had to go to this meeting. I have like a time sensitive situation here. I had to go to this meeting and sign all this paperwork and agree, to kind of, be responsible for signing these contracts and everything. And I just didn't have time to research the firm that I went to, and while I was sitting there, I just felt like, I really felt like in my gut, like there's something wrong here. This is not right. But I was like really like under the gun with time, and I just didn't have a lot of options, or at least that's how I saw it. And at one point I can be very blunt, and my mouth gets me in trouble, and I had said to the guy, no offense, but I feel like I'm making a deal with a used car salesman right now. Anyways, I had left with the paperwork, and I just didn't feel good about it, and I couldn't sleep, and I was breaking it down in my head, and I woke up really early this morning, and I read through the paperwork, and I'm like, I need to go with my original gut feeling. So I called up the guy. I know this is not HCG related, but I guess in a way it is, because it affects your emotions, and being on this protocol can also just put your head in a different space, and sometimes you're just not thinking clearly, and this is just one of those times. And so I called up, and I was just really blunt, and I just said, I don't feel comfortable about this match, and anyways, he was very nice, but he was continuing to kind of keep the deal going. And I don't know, this is not like me, but I just broke down, and I was brutally honest, and I just said, I had I have just been in my pajamas dealing with medical stuff at home, totally avoiding the world, and I was forced out. I was forced to come here and try to set up this paperwork and everything, and it was so hard for me to just get dressed and come in here and be normal. And I just I explained to him that I've been in and out of treatments and surgeries and whatnot, and it was just a huge issue for me to be sitting there, and I was trying to be like this smiling normal person, which I totally didn't feel like inside. And I guess my honesty really caught him off guard. He was very nice about it, and I was just I started crying, and we decided to rip up the contract paper and everything like that, and and I'm going to handle it with another firm right now. But God, that just sent me into like such an emotional like downpour. I was crying this morning. I couldn't breathe out of my nose, and I'm like, oh God, now I have to, try to figure out how to put on makeup and find another outfit that fits me and that's presentable, and and go and handle this project, again today. And geez, I can't tell you how hard that was. And I finally had to take some stress care. It's a homeopathic a remedy for like stress, I guess it's probably like a homeopathic Xanax or something. And I took like 6 of them just to try to, get myself to some kind of normalcy so I can put myself together. And I think what this whole thing really made me realize is like I go through this whole mental anguish with having to deal with people and just smile and be try to be normal and everything, and I feel like everybody else sees something else, but apparently whatever air I'm putting on, the smile and trying to be normal, I guess that's what people see. Of course, as long as I'm not breaking down and being brutally honest like I was today. Anyways, I hope that's out of my system because I can't handle any more of that, that's for sure. Anyways, I have been completely popped for, several days now, meaning that I'm doing the 1 tablespoon of milk and got rid of the coconut milk. It's funny though, because I had looked at the nutritional breakdown last night, and it just makes no sense that a tablespoon of whole milk would be fine and that the coconut milk wouldn't be, because there were like 12 grams of carbs in the whole milk, and much more sugars, and I think like 12 grams of sugars, and it was just and obviously a lot more calories, like 150 calories for a cup, whereas the the soy coconut milk unsweetened is 45 calories. And of course I'm only consuming 1 tablespoon, so that's not really much calories, but that was just really strange. I would really like to know why that is, but until I know why that is, and maybe I'll never know why that is, I think I'm just going to continue to put the 1 tablespoon of whole milk, or try to skip milk altogether. And I had been on protocol, just doing the protein and the vegetable. But today, I think just because it's like a second stressful day, and me having to deal, with this paperwork and dealing with people and everything, I did this morning have yogurt and berries, and I guess it's going to be a yogurt and berry day. And I felt like that was okay because I had a goose egg anyways, so, maybe it'll promote liberation tomorrow, hopefully. Anyways, that's really what I got to say. Just updating you on my little life here. And it just seems like everybody's really having a lot of different realizations that really tie into the weight loss journey, as myself as well. And it's really an incredible thing to be able to see it from so many different people's perspective